Every Sunday inside Christ Temple Christian Life Center, the walls don't just talk, they sing.
Sometimes people, think church, we got to be stiff and stuffy. No, you don't. No, not here.
With arms stretched high.
Is that the best praise that you have for your God?
The power of prayer is undeniable. As people from all around the West End gather together, dressed in their Sunday best.
When we come into the house of the Lord, this is where Jesus is.
As the members here will tell you,
My title is just sister, but I do everything in the church.
this church is a second home
Everyone here is either my auntie or my uncle.
where everyone pitches in.
I'm a usher. I teach the babies. I've even danced before. I've sung in the choir, even though they probably get me because I ain't back in the choir.
It's not just church. If you want to be a designer, you can find a way to design here. If you want to be a dancer, you can dance here. If you want to sing, you can sing here.
Where colorful prayers offer support beyond the pews.
Even under this carpet here, we have prayers that when we renovated this building in 2010, we put those prayer requests.
Somebody may be going through the same thing you're going through, right, sitting right next to you, but because the two of you are side by side, man, y'all join together and then y'all start ministering.
I said, somebody shout awesome.
I see people like literally their lives being transformed. It's just fire burning in people. Like it's different when you really got a fire and you found purpose in your life.
In some ways, the church has seen a lot of change over its 90 years, growing from a small house to 2 churches, to an old school where it formed permanent roots on South 45th in the Chickasaw neighborhood. Through it all, its foundation has remained solid, with only 4 pastors. It started with Bishop Griffith, before growing under Bishop Little and Bishop Ford Sr., and now the late pastor's son, Bishop Michael Ford Jr.
I know Dad had prepared me very well and certainly poured into me his wisdom, and he was such a tremendous example of great leadership.
Across all 4 leaders, the church grew from just a few to a congregation of roughly 500. But it also grew overseas, building over 30 churches and 2 schools in Kenya and Tanzania, while also increasing the amount of community programs offered right here in Louisville.
Whether it be depression or recession, this church has been a voice of empowerment. And this church is really working hard to make sure we have positive impact on these social determinants that are plaguing our neighborhoods.
Next month, Ford says the church has plans to break ground in this vacant area off 24th and Broadway, creating 42 affordable housing units just steps from the church.
We've meant so much to this area, and we plan on playing an essential role from here until what we say Jesus comes.
While none of us can say for sure what the future holds, those here at the church say they have faith Christ Temple will always be there.
The church is made up of the members. It's not really the building. The church is the members.
Continuing to bring the community together, lifting each other and the Lord in prayer. With photojournalist Ian Cunningham, Grace Haba, WDRB News.